Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Al Munir High School e-learning system, class 9. This is your chemistry lecture. Today we are going to solve the exercise of unit number 6. This is the title page of your chemistry book for class 9. First of all, we have question number 1, multiple choice questions. Look at the first MCQ. Mist is an example of solution. The correct answer is A, liquid in gas. Number 2, which one of the following is a liquid in solid solution? The correct answer is B, butter. Number 3, concentration is ratio of. The correct answer is B, solute to solution. Number 4, which one of the following solutions contains more water? Yes, the correct answer is D, 0.25 moles. Number 5, a 5% W over W solution, sugar solution means that. The correct answer is 5 grams of sugar is dissolved in 95 grams of water. Next student, number 6, if the solute-solute forces are strong enough, then those of solute-solvent forces, the correct answer is B, does not dissolve. Number 7, which one of the following will show negligible effect of temperature on its solubility? The correct answer is D, NaCl. Part 8, which one of the following is heterogeneous mixture? Correct answer is C, milk of magnesia. Number 9, Tyndall effect is shown by. The correct answer is C, jelly. Number 10, Tyndall effect is due to. The correct answer is C, scattering of beam light. Number 11, if 10 centimeter cube of alcohol is dissolved in 100 grams of water, it is called. Yes, the correct answer is C, percent volume over weight. 12, when a saturated solution is diluted, it turns into. The correct answer is D, none of these. 13, molarity is the number of moles of solute dissolved in. The correct answer is D, 1 decimeter cube of solution. So here students, the answers are also given. Next we have numericals of unit number 6. One by one we will look at the statement. We will understand the statement, that what is given in the statement, numerical statement, and then we will look at the formula, that which type of formula we are using according to our unit number 6 and how we will calculate it. Now question number 1, a solution contains 50 grams of sugar dissolved in 450 grams of water. What is concentration of this solution? So mass of sugar solute is given, which is 50 grams. Mass of water solvent is also given, which is 450 grams. Required is concentration of solution, mass by mass. So we will use the formula to calculate percent mass by mass. Mass of solute in grams, mass of solute in grams plus mass of solvent in grams, multiply by 100. We will put all these above values in this formula and calculate it. We will get the answer, which will be 10%. Next question number 2, if 60 centimeter cube of alcohol is dissolved in 940 centimeter cube of water, what is the concentration of this solution? So volume of alcohol solute is given, volume of water solvent is given. Required is concentration of solution, percent volume by volume. As we have studied in this unit about this formula, volume by volume, Here we have this formula: volume of solute in centimeter cube divided by volume of solute in centimeter cube plus volume of solvent in centimeter cube multiplied by 100. We will put all above these values in this formula. When we calculate it with the help of calculator, we will get the answer, which will be 6% volume by volume approximately. Question number 3. How much salt will be required to prepare the following solutions? So here students, these values are given. Atomic masses of K is 39, sodium Na is 23, sulfur is 32, oxygen is 16 and hydrogen is 1. So here we have 3 parts of this numerical, A, B and C. First of all, we will calculate 250 centimeter cube of KOH, potassium oxide solution of 0.5 moles. So here we have the answer. Molarity of solution is 0.5 moles. Volume of solution is given, which is 250 centimeter cube. To calculate it, we will divide it by 1000. So answer will be 0.25 decimeter cube. To calculate the molar mass of potassium oxide, which will be 39 plus 16 plus 1 will be 56 grams moles. Required data is mass of potassium hydroxide. To find the molarity, we will take this formula from our unit number 6. Mass of solute divided by molar mass of solute into volume of solution. So 0.5 moles is equal to mass of solute divided by 56 grams moles into 0.25 decimeter cube. We have to calculate the mass of solute, so we will take it on the left hand side and other values on the right hand side. By calculating or multiplying all these values, we will get the molarity, which will be 7 grams. Part B, 600 centimeter cube of NaNO3 solution of 0.25 moles. Given data is molarity of NaNO3 solution, which will be 0.25 moles. Volume of solution, which will be 600 centimeter cube, is equal to 600 over 1000. By calculating it, we will get 0.6 decimeter cube. Molar mass of NaNO3, which will be 23 plus 14 plus 3, answer will be 6. 3 into 16, answer will be 85 grams mole. To calculate it, we will take this formula to calculate the amount of NaNO3, the mass. We will apply the same formula as we did above. Mass of solute, molar mass of solute into volume of solution. Now by putting all the above values in this formula, we will get the mass of solute, which will be 12.75 grams. Part C is the same as we did in the above parts. 800 centimeter cube of Na2SO4 solution of 1.0 moles. So molarity of Na2SO4 solution is 1 moles. Volume of solution is equal to 800 centimeter cube, which will be 0.8 decimeter cube. We will convert it into decimeter cube by dividing 1000. Molecular mass of Na2SO4, to calculate it, we multiply 2 into 23 plus 32 plus 4 into 16. By adding all these values, we will get the molar mass of Na2SO4, which will be 142 grams per mole. So what is required? Mass of Na2SO4 is required. So here we have the formula to calculate the mass. Yes, it is the same formula which we are using in all our numerical type questions. By putting the values in this formula, 1.0 moles is equal to mass of solute divided by 142 grams mole into 0.8 decimeter cube. By calculating all these values, we will take the mass of the solute on the left hand side and other values on the right hand side. By multiplying all these values, we will get the answer, which will be 113.6 grams. Next students, we have question number 4. It is also very easy. when we dissolve 20 grams of sodium chloride in 400 centimeter cube of solution, what will be its molarity? To find its molarity, we will use the same formula. Mass of NaCl is 20 grams, molar mass of NaCl is 58.5 grams per mole, and volume of solution will be 400 centimeter cube, which will be 400 divided by 1000, 0.4 decimeter cube. So molarity of solution is required. By putting all these values in this formula, we will get the molarity, which will be 0.85 moles. Question number 5. We desire to prepare 100 centimeter cube or 0.4 mole solution of MgCl2 magnesium chloride. How much magnesium chloride is needed? Molarity of solution is given, volume of solution is given. We will convert it into decimeter cube by dividing 1000. Mass of MgCl2, we know it already, which will be 95 grams per mole. Yes, required is mass of magnesium chloride. By using the same formula and by putting all these values in this formula, we will take mass of the solute on the left hand side and other values on the right hand side. We will calculate it to find the mass of solute, which will be 3.8 grams approximately. Question number 6. 12 moles H2SO4 hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid. H2SO4 is sulfuric acid and it is king of chemicals. Solutions is available in the laboratory. We need only 500 centimeter cube of 0.1 mole solution. How it will be prepared? So molarity of concentrated H2SO4 solution is given, which is M1. Molarity of dilute H2SO4 solution is given, which is M2. Volume of dilute H2SO4 solution is given, which is V2. Required is volume of concentrated H2SO4 solution. To determine the volume of concentrated solution, we will use this formula. Concentrated solution is equal to dilute solution. M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2. So now we will apply the values of M1, which is 12. V1 we have to find it. The value of M2 0.1 into volume of V2 500. By putting all these values in this formula, we will take V1, the unknown value, on the left hand side and all other values, the known values, on the right hand side. By calculating all these values, we will get our answer, which will be 4.16 centimeter cube. This is all for today. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.